Welcome back students. In this video lesson, we will see section A type questions of conditional statements. First question, give the output of the following. Int x is equal to 91 is initialized and the condition is given. The printing statement, if it is true, else part, there is one more printing line. So here the condition given is x is lesser than or equal to 100 and x is greater than or equal to 0. So when AND is given, both the conditions to be satisfied, otherwise it will not run. So 91 is lesser than 100, that is true, and then 91 is greater than 0, it is true. So when it is true, it will print this message, that is x is 91 plus is valid mark will be given as the result. 91 is valid mark. So here you can see one space is there, so that one space is left here also. Let us execute this and confirm the result. I will paste the code here. Compile this. No syntax error. So 91 is valid mark. Next question. Rewrite the following Java program code using conditional operator. Conditional operator is the question mark. It is also called ternary operator. Here A is initialized and N is declared. The condition given here is when A is greater than 5000, it calculates value of N, that is A into 0.8. Else, if it is false, N again get calculated as A into 0.95. So it is printing N. As it is been initialized and declared, let us do that. Whether it is true or false, N is going to be calculated. So it is in a single statement. So N is equal to the condition whatever is given here, we will give after that one question mark. So that is only conditional operator. And then if it is true, whatever to be executed, it will be given. So this is the true statement here. So A into 0.8 colon we will write. Then else the false one. So that is A into 0.95. Then the printing statement given, here it is given. So if the condition is true, this part is executed and stored in N. Otherwise this part is calculated and stored in N. Here the calculation is nothing but taking 80% of the amount. False means it will take 95% of the amount. So let us just execute only answer part and then check. I will delete this code. I paste it. Now compile this. No syntax error. So 4480, that is 80%. That is true. Let us go to next question. Convert the following to switch case statement. So here character CH is F. If CH is D, it will print this message. If it is F, then it will print this message. If it is S, it will print this message. Else this will be invalid input. So here whatever is there in the if, else if all will come under case in switch case. Then else part will be default. So let us just initialize this and then CH is equal to D. So the CH is only the switch variable here. So we will give switch CH and then we will open the braces. So now for case D, this will be the printing statement. And then we supposed to give break and then else if, that is again case F we are checking. Again printing statement, then break. Next, if it is yes, the printing statement break. Else will be default here and then it will be invalid input and then break. Being value is initialized as f, this will be the right statement, it will print as first class. Let us check only the answer part. So I will paste the code here, compile this, no syntax error. So it will print first class, so it is true. Next question, give the output of the following. Here you can see nested if. Here now A is given as 17 and B is 16. It checks whether A is greater than B or not. So A is 17, it is greater than 16, it is true, so it moves inside the block of the code. Again it checks whether if A is greater than or equal to 18. It is false. So this statement will not get executed, else part will get executed. So it will say not eligible. Let us compile this, no syntax error. So you can see not eligible has been printed. Let us move to next question. Rewrite after correcting the following code. Double xy, so all these are given. Here double is given with capital D, that is wrong, so it will be small d. Then x comma y, we supposed to terminate here, so there are two mistakes in that line. The next, if x equal to lesser than, see lesser than or equal to is the correct symbol, so this is wrong one. So it should be lesser than or equal to y, then x is equal to 24 terminated, there is no mistake, else there is no mistake here. So x is equal to x plus 5, then we supposed to terminate, so we will terminate this. So there are 4 errors in this code. Let us go to next question. Given x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 6, write output of the following. So here 4 sums are given. When there is a relational operator, it will say whether true or false. Then arithmetic operator also included here. So as per precedence of operators, arithmetic operator will be done first and then relational operator it is being checked. Y minus 1 is 5. So 5 is lesser than or equal to 5, that is true. The next, minus y. Y's value is minus 6 it will become. Then x value is 5 as it is. So minus 6 is lesser than or equal to 5, that is true. Now minus minus y, that is it will become 5. X is 5. So 5 is lesser than 5, it is false. Now plus plus x equal to y. So this will have higher precedence. Plus plus x is 6 equal to 6, that is true. Here it is given as each individual sums. If we execute all together, x value and y value may change here. I will copy the codes here. So I will remove this a, b, c and all. So here x is equal to 5 and then y is equal to 6. Let us compile this, no syntax error. We will run this individually. Compile. So the first one is true. The second one is also true. Third one, false. True. So true, true, false, true, as we have seen in the result. Let us go to next question. Rewrite the following using if else if ladder. Here character C is initialized as plus character, int x is equal to 10 and then y is equal to 20. Switch C, case plus. So if it is plus means it will add y once and then it prints y, breaks. If case is minus symbol, so it will decrease the y's value once and then it will print y. Otherwise default value is given invalid input. So as given we will initialize the values and then we will not have switch. Instead of that we will have if condition. If C is equal to plus, then it will add y, then it prints, then we close the bracket. If case is minus and then minus minus y and then we print y, then we close else if, else here will be invalid input. So I will copy the answer statements here. Compile this. Here character C is initialized as plus. So it will be running only this code. So it will do plus plus y, that is 21 will be the answer. So you can see 21 is the answer. Next question. Rewrite the following using switch case. Here you can see CH is equal to small a or capital A. So when we convert this into switch case, if this case or this case, it should continuously run. So there in between break will not be there. So what we do, we will give as switch CH. So we are going to check for CH only. And then case A or case capital A. So for both, this will be the result. So we will print this and break. Then case small z and capital Z. Then this will be the result. Else will be as default and then it will be closed. Here value CH is not initialized. In a program we will give some value and check. I'll just paste this. So we have to initialize char CH is equal to, let us give capital Z. So it will say last letter. Compile, no syntax error. So it is said last letter. Even if we give small letter also, it should say last letter. So let us give here small z. So whether small or big, whatever it is, it had given last letter. In problem statement also, small z or capital Z. So it prints last letter. Let us go to next question. Give the output of the following code. x is initialized as 68. If x is equal to a, this is a character here, but x is initialized as integer type. So both are different. Still, it will happen implicit here by the compiler. Character can be converted into integer type. So it will check after converting it into integer type. So value of capital A is 65. So this is not true then. So else part will get executed. This is incorrect will be the output. Compile this, no syntax error. So this is incorrect. Let us change that and then we will come to know whether we are right or wrong. So I will change it here as 65. So it will be true now. So this will say this is correct. This is correct. So we'll see next problem. Rewrite the following using conditional statement. A is equal to 13. Here boolean x is equal to, it is checking whether a is greater than 12 and a is lesser than 20. Then if it is true, it will say true. If it is false, it will say false. So it is stored in boolean variable itself. So it prints. So conditional statement, however it is been initialized, we will do it. And then boolean x. So we have to declare this. So we will declare boolean x. And then we will give if condition. If this is the condition, if a is greater than 12 and a is lesser than 20. So this is calculating whether it is between 13 and 19, including both. That means teenager. If this is true, this will be stored in x. So x is equal to true we will give. If this is false, else condition will be there. X is equal to false will be stored. Then it is been printed there. Let us execute the answer part. So I will paste the code. Compile this. No syntax error. So it is true. Because it was 13, it was true. So let us change if you need. We will change this as 21. It should say false. It is false. Students, n number of questions can be prepared for practicing. You can do it your own and practice more. Keep watching my channel. Thank you, students.